The Red Door House. There was a house at the edge of town. It was old and dark. It had a bright red door. People said it was haunted. They said bad things happened there. No one dared to go near it. Kids told stories about the house. They said they heard whispers coming from inside. Some said they saw faces in the windows. The faces looked sad and scared. The red door seemed to call to them. Dare to enter? Do you have the courage to face the unknown? One day a boy named Aaron decided to go to the house. It was said to be haunted. Aaron was brave. He didn't believe in ghosts or any of the old tales. He thought the stories were silly. He wanted to prove everyone wrong and show them there was nothing to fear. His friends begged him not to go. "It's dangerous," they said, their voices filled with concern. "You don't know what's inside." But Aaron wouldn't listen to their warnings. He was determined to go inside. He thought it would be a funny joke to scare his friends. He would go inside and then come out laughing, proving them all wrong. He would tell everyone they were fools for believing in such nonsense. Aaron's foolishness. Aaron walked up to the house. He felt a cold shiver. The air felt heavy. It was like something was watching him. He ignored the feeling. He reached for the red doorknob. The doorknob was cold. It felt like ice. He turned it slowly. The door creaked open. A musty smell wafted out. It smelled like old things, forgotten things. Aaron took a deep breath. He stepped inside. Inside the house. The house was dark and dusty. Cobwebs hung from the ceiling. The air was thick and still. It was completely silent. Aaron felt a chill. He wished he hadn't come. He looked around. There was a hallway in front of him. It was lined with portraits. The portraits were of people he didn't recognize. They all had sad eyes. They seemed to follow him as he walked. Whispers in the dark. Aaron started to walk down the hallway. He heard a noise. It was a whisper. It was coming from the portraits. He stopped to listen. The whispers grew louder. They seemed to be saying his name. "Turn back," the whispers said. "Get out while you can." Aaron's heart pounded in his chest. He felt a surge of fear. He wanted to run, but he was frozen in place. The basement's lure. Aaron forced himself to move, his heart pounding in his chest. He continued down the hallway, each step echoing in the silence. At the end of the hall he saw a door. It was slightly ajar, inviting yet foreboding. A faint light emanated from the space beyond, casting eerie shadows. He could hear the whispers coming from behind it, growing louder with each step. He slowly pushed the door open, the creak echoing in the stillness. It led to a staircase descending into darkness. The staircase was dark and steep, disappearing into the unknown. It looked like it might collapse at any moment, old and unstable. The whispers were coming from the bottom of the stairs, beckoning him closer. The mirror's trap. Aaron cautiously made his way down the creaky wooden stairs. Each step echoed in the silence. He reached the bottom. He found himself in a small, damp basement. The air was thick with the smell of mold. In the center of the basement was a mirror covered in a layer of dust. It was a large, ornate mirror with intricate designs carved into its frame. The frame was made of silver, tarnished with age. The whispers were coming from the mirror, faint but unmistakable. Aaron walked towards the mirror, drawn by an unseen force. He peered into the glass. He saw his reflection staring back at him, but there was something wrong. His reflection was smiling, an eerie, unsettling grin. It was a cruel, sinister smile filled with malice. And then his reflection reached out from the mirror. It pulled him in, dragging him into the unknown. a reflection of fear. The next morning, Aaron's friends went to the house. They were worried. They hadn't seen him since the day before. They found the front door still open. They went inside. They searched the house. They finally found their way to the basement. They saw the mirror, and they saw Aaron. He was trapped inside. He was frozen in terror. His eyes were wide with fear. He was screaming, but no sound came out. The red door's secret. The friends tried to break the mirror, but they couldn't. It was unbreakable. They tried to pull Aaron out, but they couldn't. He was stuck. They left the house. They never went back. They never forgot what they saw. The house still stands at the edge of town. The red door is a warning. It's a reminder of the evil that lurks inside. It's a reminder that some doors should never be opened.